And police are asking for the public's help in identifying the two men seen in a viral video of a street brawl at a Harmon intersection. PNC's Rizal Romanes has more in the story.
A huge brawl in the middle of a busy intersection sent a man to the hospital and left a woman traumatized. The graphic and shocking video, taken by a driver who was stuck in traffic on Route 16 in Harmon, showed a street fight involving several people, including what appeared to be a small child. PNC got in touch with a woman claiming to be the driver of the vehicle, and she explained to us what happened before the video started rolling.
When I saw all those, I was like, that's not the fool, that's not, you know. I mean, I guess I know from the video, watching the video, of course, what are people going to think when they don't see the whole thing? But
yeah, so tell us what happened.
We came from an area, and that's when I noticed that when I looked into my view mirror, I saw a blue Corolla tailgating, so I stepped my brake, and I said, what is this guy doing? Why is he so close to my, my car? I don't even know these two guys. I just, drove normal, and then when I switched lanes, the car tried to go to the side of us, so I switched again, because I didn't know what to do. I was scared. They were telling me to slow down.
That's when her boyfriend decided to call 911 because she said she was worried about the safety of her children, who were also in the car. She said the call kept getting transferred, which upset her. Then, when they reached the traffic light in Harmon, this happened.
Call the cops there, bro.
She said at the stoplight, the two men in the blue sedan behind her jumped out of their car and kicked the back bumper of their car.
I kept honking the horn for one of the cars to get out of the way, so I got stuck. They already came to my car. They ran up to my car, and that's the part that, the camera, whoever recorded that didn't catch those. My 10-year-old said they're coming to the car. They got scared, and he was crying. And I told him, I said, hold your brother in the car. Stay there. Don't come out. That's when, all that commotion went on.
In fear, her boyfriend and her brother-in-law also stepped out of the car and tried to fend off the other men.
The reason why your boyfriend and your brother-in-law got out is
he's protecting us because they, we don't know what's going to happen if we just stay in the car and they're going to stick something in and stab us, slice our throat. Too late. So they had to get out. They had to get out and defend themselves because they didn't want, them coming near the car. But it was already too late because they were near the car. So that's when I had to get out and do something to try and stop it. But I couldn't, so I ended up getting hit. I ended up getting smashed. All of that.
In the video, her boyfriend in the red shirt is seen wielding a baseball bat at one of the men, while her brother-in-law is grappling with the other. Just what appeared to be mere seconds after, her 4-year-old boy jumped out of the car window and headed for his mom. Fortunately, the mother says the boy was not injured. She said one of the other men seemed to have stabbed her brother-in-law on his forehead, and that's when the men started running back to their car. After the fight, she told us that her brother-in-law was bleeding and had to go to the hospital to get treated.
I don't know if he had something in his hand that cut the middle of his nose. He has a cut in the middle of his nose on the top, in between his eyes, and then he has a cut on the side of his right eye, and then the big cut up on top on his left forehead.
They had a knife or something sharp?
Because how is he going to get that 2-inch deep cut? Got to be a utility knife or something to make that deep cut because, when I saw it, I was like shaking. I was holding his head.
Guam Police spokesperson Officer A.J. Balahaja says officers were first alerted to a possible riot, but when they got there, it appeared the riot had already ended. They were then dispatched to a residence in Dedido where police found a man who appeared uncooperative and belligerent as medics were trying to assist the man. Police later determined that the man had been involved in the Harmon brawl earlier in the day. After interviewing several people, according to Balahaja, one of the suspects in the blue car fled on foot, while the other occupant got back into the vehicle and fled the scene.
For my sake, my kids' sake, our lives, now I feel like I don't feel safe no more because I'm scared.
Police are asking anyone with information about the suspects to contact the Guam Crime Stoppers at 477-4357. Rosel Romanes, PNC News.